What's going on, y'all? What it is? It's Friday. I hope everybody is doing good out there. Now, before we slide on this video, I want to ask you guys so kindly, if you don't mind, to like this video, go ahead and share this video. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram for a more personal connection, you can do so at Carolina Crush TV. All right. So let's go ahead and get down. Now, I've been sent this exchange between Tasha K and Cardi B, and I didn't want to touch it, but a lot of people kept wanting my opinion on this. So I said, what the hell? I'll go ahead and give you guys my opinion on the particular situation. Now, this starts with Stefon Diggs, who happens to be in the hot seat right now because a private chef is alleging that Stefon Diggs put paws on her and also yoked her up by the neck over a money dispute. Now, Stefon has adamantly denied these accusations that have been lodged against him, and also Cardi B has come out to defend Stefon, and she said that the chef never said anything to her about Stefon putting his hands on her. Now, what I want to do right here is insert this news clip as it pertains to the ongoing matter that's dealing with Stefon Diggs and this private chef, and then I'll be back.
And Jessica, yeah, the private chef filing the police report a couple of weeks ago. Now, according to her, Diggs would only pay her if she signed a non-disclosure agreement, but at that time she didn't decide to do that. But Diggs, he denies all of this. Tonight, Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs on defense, charged with felony strangling, accused of hitting and trying to choke his private chef in his Dedham home. Diggs vehemently denying the claims. Court documents show it stemmed from an ongoing dispute about money owed to the chef for her culinary services. A text from the chef saying, "You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. I'm out of your life." Diggs answering, quote, "I won't be paying you expletive. Expletive I look like. Paying you and another chef? Is you high?" After that, the chef says on December 2nd is when the argument escalated in person. She says Diggs slapped her across the face, her, threw her on her bed, saying something to the effect of, "Thought so." She told police she had redness on her chest when it happened, but didn't take any photos of her injuries. Diggs tonight saying through his attorney the chef is motivated by money because she didn't get her way. He's categorically denying the allegations, saying, quote, "They are unsubstantiated, uncorroborated, and were never investigated because they did not occur." Director of the Sports and Entertainment Law Institute at UNH, Michael McCann.
Is there any other way of corroborating what happened? Did either Diggs or the accuser send messages to others that reflect on their recollection of the incident?
In court today, Diggs' attorney alluding to the possibility of a cash settlement.
If there's a non-disclosure agreement or an understanding that the person would not participate in the prosecution, that can make it a lot harder for prosecutors to justify prosecuting a matter.
So it would be a lot harder in that case as well, because if there's a non-disclosure agreement that's signed, then the accuser wouldn't necessarily be able to testify. Now, the charges in that case would likely be dropped. Now, Diggs, he is due in court next month.
All right, so we just heard all of that, and so this is where Tasha K began to troll the situation. There are even reports that she changed her profile pic on X to Stefon Diggs, and then she started to put out this rumor that Cardi B actually contacted the victim and tried to intimidate her. And then Tasha went on to say that Cardi could be allegedly facing witness intimidation charges. So anyway, Cardi found herself on X in a group chat called Spaces, and she went off on Tasha K, and Tasha K responded, so I want to play it here for you guys, and then I'll be back.
Something. Don't be trying to use your skin color. When somebody said that you're ugly, it's not because you're fucking skin color, it's because you're fucking ugly. Don't put that shit on your fucking skin color, because there's too many bad brown and that done a lot, okay? So don't even put that shit. Don't start with that race baiting shit, because one thing for sure, two things for certain. There's a lot of, you have caused so much damage to Black community, the way that you trash talk so much legends, the way that you make up lies about a lot about Black celebrities. I never see you harass not one white person. All you ever do is talk. You even said that Portia was ugly. Are you dumb? That's one of the baddest ever. So don't ever say that. Just because you're insecure and people call you fucking ugly, don't put that on your skin color. You just an ugly. And I didn't say nothing about your nose. You just ugly. Second, bitch, you out here talking about original face. My original face, the face that I had, the face that I have now, the face that I had in 2015, the face that I had in 2010, any face that I ever had, you ain't with it. You ain't with it. Let me tell you something about you. Let me tell you something about you. Let me tell you something about me, and let me tell you something about you. Let me tell you something, right? When you a dancer, you know what you gotta look like? You gotta look good. You gotta be a bad. That's why I was making thousands of dollars every single night. Not sucking. I ain't had to show no. I strip in New York. In New York, you can show no. And be or you're gonna get fired. You can't even leave the club with or you're gonna get fired. How I looked. I was a pretty petite, nice stomach, nice, pretty little young. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, you can never make money off your looks. You could even strip even if you wanted to. You always been a chopped cheese hoe. You always been chopped cheese. You always been a sherm. And you can never rely on how you look. You can never rely on how you look for no fucking money, no fucking nothing. You look like fucking Little Boosie. Actually, Little Boosie look better than you. So stop it. You know the difference between me and you, that's what you hate. When all things fail, I can rely on my looks. When all things fail, I can rely on taking care of me because I'm a bad. You never been that. You gotta be the provider in your relationship. You know what else you mad at me? Because you know what else you mad at me about? You mad because I have a mom and dad to fall back on. That's why you always gotta bring up come and go. But you know what's something that you don't have? If your leave you, you don't got no family to go to. Your family hates you. And that's a fact. I don't go what you're talking about your spaces. You know how much your mama had to hate you that she was letting your uncle touch on you? Your mama was on drugs, letting touch you. You such a hateful. You know, you such a hateful, disgraceful that you was even putting your stepsister on blast. You don't do shit. I don't if it's a stepsister. I don't give a. I don't. If you ever live with somebody, you don't come on social media and try to make them go through. I was making your stepsister go through it while she was pregnant. Cause you want to know why? Because you was always hating on your stepsister. Cause you was the ugly duckling in your family thing. I ain't lie on what I said about you. I ain't said nothing about you. No. You know what the I said about you? There you go trying to use some sympathy and race card. Shut the up. You know how many bad you have said about black celebrities? You know how many hells you have put every black celebrity in? And you that should be supporting her because you think they have your fave back and best interest. They don't got their best interest. She don't got nobody interest. Y'all here supporting her because you think that she got your fave's best interest, but she don't. You wanna know why she don't have your fave's best interest? Because a like her, you out here making false allegations about people that was directly working with the. Why would you do that? Knowing that you could be putting the business and work at risk, but you don't. You only give a about yourself. That for self. Just for self. Using your fave as a pawn to have her support y'all, to have you support her.
That I'm just saying, if I were like that, I'm very vulnerable. You know, I love showing my vulnerability. I think it's normal. To show vulnerability. So I love getting on live. I ain't gonna say I love getting on live crying, but I love when I up. I love when I'm emotional. I love when I'm happy. I love when I'm sad. Y'all get to see all parts of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all parts of my 100% authenticity, you know, my original face, my original hair and hairline.
Original.
original, and it will always stay like this, my original body. I love being black. I love being a dark-skinned black woman. I love having a big round nose. I love how it shines when I'm on camera from being drunk. Like, I love all of these. My husband loves to rub noses with me. My kids give me nose rubs, like everything
But the
about
fact that
me.
your husband is there with you at night.
He's upstairs sleep. He was like, Tasha, what happened against it? I said, baby, go to sleep. This has nothing to do with us. Like, baby, just keep working for me. That's all your job is to do. Just keep working for me, working for us. Thank you for having a vasectomy. So in case he did go out and cheat, there wouldn't be no side babies or anything like that. At least, and I don't know that life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't. Like, our kids were planned. Like, we actually, like, you ready to have it? Yeah, I'm ready to have it. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. Like, everything in our life is like planned. Like,
not rebounds,
not rebounds, or I'm trying to, or I'm getting with it.
Hey, y'all, every day y'all harassing me. If y'all not harassing me, y'all find something to harass on somebody that got involved with me. No, I'm gonna take it there for real.
All right, so we just heard what Cardi had to say, and we heard what Tasha had to say in response. Now, this is my opinion since a lot of people ask me for it, and I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. Now, I see a lot of my sisters saying that Cardi B is out of line for calling Tasha K ugly, and you are correct. And I see a lot of sisters saying that she always downplay and puts down black women, and you are absolutely correct with that analogy as well. Now, Cardi has a solidified track record when it comes to disrespecting black women. I believe in the past she called black women roaches, and she also referred to them as being monkeys. And I came on my channel and I posed the question, like, how do some black women continue to support her? As a matter of fact, how do black people as a whole, men and women, continue to support Cardi? Because she said some racist things in the past, but she keeps getting rewarded, she keeps sliding through the cracks unscathed, and she's never been held accountable for her erratic behavior. However, even though everything I just said is actual facts, right, this situation between Tasha K and Cardi B is a little bit different. You see, Cardi B was minding her business when Tasha K attacked her in the beginning initially. She came out and said this girl had herpes. She was going in on Cardi, making a bag off of her. Cardi asked her several times to take down several videos. She stood on business as if her shit didn't stink. And then when she got sued and they ultimately went to court and the case began to unravel for the whole wide world to see, and Tasha actually admitted that she lied about Cardi B's health status, she lost the case and then was ordered to pay $4 million. Now, there was one point in time, if you guys can remember, Cardi B said that she had a conversation with her mother because she felt bad at the end of the day for suing Tasha K, knowing that Tasha K has responsibilities as a mother. And Cardi B alluded to the fact that she was contemplating working something out behind the scenes with Tasha when it came to the finances or whatever, but as soon as she could come to that conclusion to bring it to Tasha's camp, Tasha had done attacked her online again. And Cardi B was like, see, I was just thinking about trying to help her out, but she hasn't learned her lesson. So in this particular situation right here, I do understand Cardi B's aggression. Now, a lot of people seem to put a lot of major emphasis on the fact that Cardi B kept calling Tasha ugly. Listen, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. You have to come to your own conclusion when it comes to that, right? Now, do I personally think that Tasha is ugly? No, I don't think that Tasha is ugly, but it's obvious that other individuals think otherwise. Now, I will say that Tasha must have missed her medication that day when she said that Portia was ugly. Come on, Portia is the baddest housewife. The baddest housewife, in my opinion. There's nobody that can touch her. But I just think ultimately we need to come to the raw conclusion that Tasha has been the instigator throughout this whole entire beef between her and Cardi. And you just can't keep poking somebody and gaslighting them and think that they're just supposed to sit back and take it because they're multimillionaires. They have feelings too. So that's what I feel about the overall situation. And I'm gonna draw the line here. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and give me your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll check you guys out later. Have a beautiful day.
Tough News TV. We out.